They laughed at me in front of hundreds of people. My daughter-in-law called me a fat pig at her wedding, and everyone joined in. But when her father turned around and saw my face, the laughter froze because I wasn't just the groom's mother. I was his new boss. My name is Evelyn Carter, and this is how a single moment of humiliation turned into the most shocking twist of my life. Evelyn Carter was a 58-year-old widow, graceful, hardworking, and quietly confident. She'd worked her entire life to build a respected position as the HR director at Whitestone Enterprises, one of the biggest firms in the city. Her only son, Ryan, had just gotten engaged to a woman named Vanessa Brooks, young, glamorous, and from a very wealthy family. Evelyn had never met Vanessa's family, but she could tell from the beginning that Vanessa wasn't fond of her. The girl looked at Evelyn like she was old, furniture that didn't belong in a new house. A week before the wedding, Vanessa called Evelyn. "Ryan told me you'll be wearing that same old emerald dress." Evelyn smiled softly. "It's my favorite. It's elegant, right?" Vanessa replied, voice dripping with sarcasm. "Maybe we can find something more age-appropriate." Evelyn didn't respond, but something inside her whispered, "This girl is going to test me." Still, she didn't want to ruin Ryan's big day. She stayed quiet. The wedding was held at a lavish hotel ballroom, chandeliers glittering, violins playing, cameras flashing. Evelyn arrived alone. She wore her emerald dress, hair neatly tied, pearls around her neck. When Ryan introduced her to Vanessa's family, they gave polite smiles until Vanessa's cousin whispered something, and everyone laughed. Vanessa smirked. "Oh, everyone, meet Evelyn, the fat pig we have to put up with." The laughter echoed. Glasses clinked. No one stopped her. Evelyn froze. Her hands trembled. Her heart ached, but she didn't speak. She just smiled politely and walked away. But as she turned, she caught one man staring at her, Mr. Brooks, Vanessa's father. His face turned pale. "Wait, aren't you?" Evelyn stopped. Her lips curved in a faint smile. "Yes, Mr. Brooks, I'm Evelyn Carter, your new HR director." The next week at Whitestone Enterprises, Mr. Brooks, one of the new board members, walked into the executive meeting. Sitting across the table was Evelyn, confident and calm. Everyone greeted her respectfully. Mr. Brooks couldn't even make eye contact. After the meeting, Evelyn called him to her office. "Mr. Brooks," she said softly, "you raised a daughter who believes wealth gives her the right to humiliate others. I hope she learns differently one day." He nodded, ashamed. That night, Vanessa called. "Why didn't you tell me you worked with my father?" Evelyn replied, "Because I wanted you to see who you really were before you saw who I was." Within weeks, Vanessa's attitude changed. Her father made her apologize to Evelyn publicly. Ryan stood by, shocked to hear how his wife had treated his mother. "Mom, I didn't know." "I know, Ryan," she said. "You were blinded by love, but life has a way of opening eyes." Eventually, Vanessa learned humility the hard way. Her father cut off her allowance, forcing her to work. And ironically, the only person who offered to help her build her resume was Evelyn. Months later, Vanessa stood outside Evelyn's office, teary-eyed. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Evelyn looked at her, not with anger, but calm compassion. "You were cruel because you were insecure. Now you're learning to stand on your own. That's what matters." From that day, Vanessa began to change. Slowly, she became more grounded. She even started volunteering at the same charity Evelyn supported. 1 year later, at the company's annual gala, Mr. Brooks approached Evelyn with a smile. "You turned my daughter into someone I can finally be proud of." Evelyn smiled. "No, Mr. Brooks." She turned herself around. "I just gave her the mirror." The audience applauded. The camera fades as Evelyn looks into the distance. Peaceful and strong, no longer the woman who was laughed at, but the woman everyone now respects.